and thank you for choosing the Slender workout. This workout is designed to create tone and definition throughout your whole entire body. Let's get started. We're facing forward on the mat and the feet are hip width. We're starting right leg dominant. We're gonna sit back into a chair and then take the left leg. We're gonna reach back, tap back. So we're coming out and we're coming up. We're going 30 seconds. Reaching back and into it, keeping the belly button pulled in nice and tight. Exhale. Making sure that when you step back, you really want to sit down with it, sit down into it, and that's how we're gonna get the glutes and we're gonna get the hamstrings working really hard. Keeping those knees bent when you step up. Remember, we're not standing all the way up. We're keeping that quad really active. Exhaling into it. Good, a little bit left right here. We're coming up on top. So next, we're gonna step it back into a regular lunge. Right leg stands, left leg's gonna step back. We're gonna draw the knee to the mat and we're coming back up. So be mindful when you step back, we're holding 90-90 in each leg. We're keeping the degrees and that's how we're keeping the legs really safe. So we're going in 3, 2, here we go. We're stepping up with it, big squeeze on top. Reach that knee down and back. We're covering lots of distance, lots of space, and that's how we're keeping the knees over the ankles and we're really activating the whole leg right here. So from the glutes and the hamstrings of the front leg and the quad and the calf of the back leg. Breathing through it. Big exhale. Keeping that chest open. A little bit left here, pushing through that. For 3, 2, last one, we're coming up on top. So from here, we're gonna sit down, drop the bucket. So coming to the mat, we're finding a boat position, Russian twist. We're gonna hit the abs. Feet are up off the mat, lower abs are active, interlace your fingers, and we're gonna come side to side with this. So keeping the belly in, big tuck. We're going in 3, and 2. Here we go, hit, hit, hit. Tucking the chin, we're keeping the neck nice and safe. And it's all about that squeeze. You really want to pull your belly button in nice and tight, and that's how we're activating the core. That's how we're working the six pack really effectively. Keeping that tummy tight. Exhale, exhale. Nice control through it. Good, you got it. A little bit left here. We're going back up to that squat in just a moment. Finish that, push through that. Good, last little bit, here we go. Inhale, we're coming up, big reach up with the feet. On the exhale, we're coming up, feet to mat, right? Knees are bent, straighten the hips up first, and we're rolling up vertebra by vertebra on top. Legs are coming out, shoulder width, toes flare out for a frog squat. We're pressing the hips back, big squat, big squeeze. Right, and we're in no rush right here. As we're coming down into it, you wanna really keep the hips back, keep the alignment, because the alignment's where the results are gonna come from. The alignment's where the toning's gonna come from. Especially if you're built really small, tiny, slender, we're gonna build that definition and that muscle mass so you look really curvy. Exhale on top, get that extra squeeze as you come up and into it. We're going into arms right after this. Good, last one, here we go. We're coming up, big squeeze. Feet are stepping in first. Big inhale, arms come up. On your exhale, swan dive. Hands down, step back to plank. Okay, coming down to your knees now. We're gonna turn the fingertips so they face in, elbows flare out. 3 down, up 1. We're coming down, 2, 3, and up. Big push up, down, 2, 3, and up. Keeping the belly button pulled in really tight. Exhale out of it. And again, we're slowing the push up down so we can build the strength, we can build the muscle tone of the arms. Exhale up, nice control. A little bit left. 3, 2, 1, and push up. Last one, 3, 2, 1. We're coming up, going into a forearm plank hold. So both elbows are coming down, elbows are right underneath the shoulders. We're popping up to the toes, and then we're gonna dip the knees to the mat one at a time. It's really slow, really controlled. We're in no rush. Here we go. 3, 2, and let's do it. Right, left. Getting the tummy really tight. Remember, it's all about that squeeze. Good, exhale. Shoulders are down and back. Don't let the shoulders creep up to the ears. 1, 2, Back is flat, keep the hips down. We're always watching where the hips are sitting. We're not too low, we're not too high, right in the middle of that mat. Round 2's coming up. Last one. Good, here we go. Coming up to your palms. First, pop up to your toes, step that right foot in, the left foot follows. Knees are staying bent. Hips up, and roll it up vertebra by vertebra. So we're going right into round 2. Feet are coming out hip width. Left leg stands. Sitting to that chair, we're gonna tap back. Ready? Here we go. In, step back. In, step back. Being mindful, when you step in, it's important that you come hip width when you step the feet back together. So no rush, go as fast as you can go, that you're in the alignment. Reach, reach. Keeping that belly pulled in, butts pressed back. Reach, reach. Last little bit right through those, push through it. Last one, we're coming up, standing all the way up with it. Now we're gonna shoot that right leg back, full lunge. Remember, we're looking for 90-90. So as you come back into the position, knee over the ankle, knee under the hip, and we're gonna lunge. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Bring it up, bring it back. And when we stay on one leg, what's happening is we're just challenging the same muscles for that whole 30 seconds, right? If we were to switch, we would take too much time away, and we're not getting as good of a workout as you possibly can. So I want you to push through that one leg, reach back, big squeeze as you come up. Exhale into it. We're going into abs after that. Last one, standing up with it. Feet are hip width. Let's sit down, drop the bucket. Repositioning, we're sitting back into plank, belly buttons in. Interlace your fingers. Feet are up, Russian twist. We're taking the hands side to side. Ready? Here we go. Let's do it. Coming 1, 2. And it's not always about the speed when it comes to the abs. They're designed as slow twitch muscles, right? So what happens is when we slow things down, it allows you to really push those muscles to the max. And that's how you're gonna get that nice burn for the six pack. Keeping the belly button pulled in, back is safe. Exhale, a little bit left through those abs. Push through with me here. 1, 2, last 3, 2, 1. Good. Roll back, lift those legs up. Inhale, exhale, we're rolling up to the feet. Hands down, hips up. Keep those knees bent. We're rolling the spine up. On top, standing up tall, legs out, toes out. Let's squat. Butt goes back. Finding that control. As you sit down into the chair, knees are over the ankles. Exhale. We're getting the heart rate up. So we don't need to add a lot of cardio into these. You're already tiny, right? We want to build that muscle, that definition. So then you look really good, look really toned. So we squat, we push up, we slow things down. Inhale, exhale, arms are coming up, push through that. Last one, we're coming up, big squeeze on top. Feet are hip width. Let's step down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, hands down, high plank, step back. Knees come down to the mat, fingertips in. Elbows are gonna flare out, and we're gonna push up. We're going down. 2, 3, up, down. 2, 3, up. Good, down. 2, 3, up, down. 2, 3, up. Keeping the chest open, keeping the shoulders back in the socket. Exhale as you push up out of it. 3, 2, 1. Last one, we're going down, 2, and our last move. Let's come elbows down to the mat. Finding that plank position, feet are spread just a little bit apart. Elbows are underneath the shoulders. Shoulders are down and back in the socket. We're gonna dip the knees down to the mat. Ready? Here we go. Keeping the belly button pulled in. Remember, our back's flat. Your back is flat, tabletop, belly button's pulled in. You're doing awesome. Pushing through that. Right, left. Keeping the abs rock solid, keeping the core tight. Good, push. Finishing it strong, last 3, 2, 1. Good, coming to the knees, Back up to the palms, toes tuck, hips up. Down dog, inhale, lift up your right leg. Exhale, we're stepping through. Left foot is joining. Rolling all the way back up to the top. Big inhale. And that is your 7-minute Slender workout. Great job. For more fitness tips, be sure to head over to Bikinidotcom. And while you're there, be sure to use our Shop by the Body tool to find a swimsuit that's just right for you. See you next week.